Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Adora Talks. So this story you're about to hear today is a very ridiculous one. Like, there's some things you hear and it just sounds very stupid to you. Like, I don't get it. People just take other people's lives like that just because of silly reasons. Like, in a split second, someone's life is taken just because another very unreasonable human being thinks it's easy to just take someone's life that he did not create. Now, this is a story of a lady who was actually murdered by her husband over bread. Like, bread was the issue, or rather the reason why he killed his wife. Now, the story goes that the woman actually asked the husband to buy her bread for the children to eat, for the family to eat, bread as a meal at home. So the guy said he didn't have money. He went out. He said he did not have money. But this woman went out, later used her own money to buy a loaf of bread for just her and her children to eat. After buying this bread, on getting home, when the husband got home, he went straight to the loaf of bread, finished the whole bread, not even remaining anything for the wife and the children. And when the woman asked him why he ate the whole food without keeping any for them, the man got angry and unleashed his anger on the wife. It was in the process of beating her that he killed her. Now, sometimes there's some stories you hear, it just sounds very funny. Can you imagine? Because of bread. Like, because the only thing we could pick out from this whole story is just that bread caused the quarrel. I really don't want to believe that was just all. Is there something else that they're not telling us in the story? Did something else happen earlier on? But even if something else didn't happen, like, who would just take someone's life just because of bread? It's only someone that has severe anger issues that will go to that extent. I understand quite all right that marriage could be very challenging. Living with people who you do not know right from time, even though you've been married for many years, as long as you are two people from different, aspects of life with different reasonings, different backgrounds and all of that, you are definitely going to have challenges. You are definitely going to have misunderstandings. But some misunderstandings can be sorted in a twinkle of an eye. Fighting over bread or arguing over a piece of bread should not even be one of the reasons for a misunderstanding between two mature adults, let alone leading you to taking someone else's life. So I really don't understand how this whole thing, it doesn't just make sense to me, because, like, how angry was this man that he could raise his hand, hit her, and then in the process killing her? Or rather, how hungry was he that he could finish a whole loaf of bread, not remembering that he has a family that also, that would also want to eat from it, or that are hungry? And also, why would he also go ahead and eat the whole loaf of bread when he refused to buy bread, when his wife had earlier asked him to buy bread? So if you cannot buy bread for the house, why would you not eat the one that was bought by someone else for the house? On the other hand, another man killed his wife due to a silly reason such as this first story. Now, it is reported that this man and his wife have been married for 11 years. On a certain day, he had a misunderstanding with his wife because of pure water. This man rushed to the kitchen, grabbed a knife, came back and used it to attack his wife. In the process of doing that, he killed the woman. Now, some of these stories are just very alarming, because these days we don't even know who has a mental problem or who is, mentally well, mentally fit. A lot of people are just taking lives over little silly reasons. For you to have been married to someone for 11 years and the person can take your life over an issue as meager as pure water and bread. So sometimes it goes to show that people are really troubled. It's only a troubled person. It's only someone who has some sort of mental, dislocation somewhere that can react like this, that can act with such a fast impulse in a dangerous manner like this. Because there is no reason why you can be pushed to the wall so much that a little reason as meager as bread and pure water can make you take someone's life. Like, even if it can make you attack or fight someone, but to the extent of grabbing a knife, for you to grab a knife, it shows a great intent. It shows you attempted to use it. It shows you had the intention of using it. Nobody just grabs a knife for fancy. You don't just grab a knife to threaten people. If you grab a knife or grab any weapon of mass destruction like that, it shows in your heart that the first intention you had was actually to use it. So, ladies and gentlemen, before you get into that marriage, I think it's very wise people try to also have a psychological check of who you intend to spend the rest of your life with. And even when you get married, from time to time, if it is possible to still evaluate each other's mental health, so that you will understand where this person you are getting married to is coming from, or what the kind of reasoning this person has, the kind of temperaments, the kind of anger issues this person has. All these things are things that should be put into check before and after marriage. So thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.